In the tapestry of America's founding, amidst the vibrancy of revolution and the bold strokes of change, there lies a figure often left in the shadows of his contemporaries. Today we delve into the life of John Jay, a cornerstone of American history whose contributions have echoed through the ages, yet whose story remains largely untold to the masses. Join us as we journey back to the roots of America's inception, exploring the life of a man whose legacy is as profound as it is overlooked. Amidst the celebrated gallery of founding fathers, where figures like Washington, Jefferson, and Hamilton stand in revered light, John Jay's legacy often flickers in the penumbra. Yet, his impact on the formation of the United States is undeniable. Who was this enigmatic figure? And why does his story merit a closer look? Let's turn back the pages of history to uncover the life of John Jay, beginning with his earliest days. Born on December 12, 1745, in New York City, John Jay emerged from modest beginnings to ascend the ranks of American patriots, playing pivotal roles as a diplomat, jurist, and politician. But beyond the titles and accolades, Jay's story is a testament to the power of principle, intellect, and unwavering dedication to the ideals of justice and liberty. The roots of John Jay's lineage are as diverse as the nation he helped forge. Born to a wealthy merchant family of French Huguenot and Dutch descent, Jay's heritage was imbued with a legacy of religious tolerance and political asylum. His ancestors fled persecution in France, seeking refuge in the tolerant Dutch society before eventually making their way to the New World. This mosaic of cultural and religious backgrounds instilled in Jay a profound understanding of the values of freedom and tolerance from an early age. John Jay's intellectual voyage began at King's College, now known as Columbia University, where the seeds of his future were sown amidst the annals of law and the spirited discourse of politics. It was here, in the halls of academia, that Jay's sharp intellect and fervent interest in law and governance took root. His education not only equipped him with the knowledge but also the conviction to embark on a path that would intertwine his destiny with that of a nation on the cusp of birth. The New York of John Jay's youth was a crucible of political and social unrest. The air was thick with the ideals of freedom and the rumblings of revolution. It was in this tumultuous environment that Jay's beliefs and character were forged. Witnessing firsthand the injustices meted out by colonial rule, Jay's resolve was steeled. Influenced by the Enlightenment thinkers of his time, he envisioned a society where governance was anchored in the principles of justice and equity, a vision that would guide his contributions to the formation of the United States. From his early days steeped in a rich family heritage to his formative years shaped by the intellectual and political currents of his time, John Jay's journey is a testament to the role of upbringing and education in molding a leader. His story reminds us that behind every great achievement lies a confluence of influences, both personal and historical, that chart the course of destiny. As we continue to explore the life and legacy of John Jay, we uncover not just the narrative of a founding father, but the enduring lessons of his life, a beacon of integrity, intellect, and vision in the quest for justice and liberty. Stay with us as we delve deeper into the contributions of this remarkable figure, whose legacy, though often overshadowed, is indelibly etched in the foundations of America. As colonial America stood on the precipice of an unprecedented struggle for independence, a transformation was unfolding within John Jay. From the halls of King's College to the chambers of legal practice, Jay's journey was about to take a pivotal turn towards the heart of a burgeoning revolution. This segment of our story delves into the metamorphosis of Jay from a law practitioner to a formidable architect of American Revolution. Join us as we trace the path of his political awakening and the indelible mark he left on the fight for freedom. As British policies grew increasingly oppressive, taxing without representation and infringing upon colonial freedoms, John Jay found his legal expertise and moral compass pointing towards a larger battlefield. The injustices perpetrated by a distant throne not only galvanized his transition from law to politics, but awakened a fervent advocate for colonial rights. Jay's legal acumen became a tool not just for interpreting laws, but for challenging and reshaping them. In the crucible of resistance, the New York Committee of Correspondence emerged as a vital nerve center for colonial unity and action. John Jay, with his persuasive eloquence and strategic mind, played a critical role in these assemblies. Through prolific correspondence and impassioned advocacy, Jay helped weave a network of solidarity among the colonies, fostering a collective resolve against British tyranny. His efforts were instrumental in rallying support and coordinating the actions that would eventually culminate in a unified front for independence. The Continental Congresses were the arenas where the fate of the colonies was debated and decided. Amidst the assembly of America's earliest statesmen, John Jay stood as a voice of reason and a beacon of resolve. His advocacy for colonial rights and his contributions to the Congress's foundational documents were pivotal. Jay's legal expertise and vision for a just society helped shape the ideological and legislative frameworks that would underpin the emerging nation. His writings and speeches during these Congresses underscored his commitment to a future defined by liberty and governance by the people. Initially, John Jay treaded the path of caution, advocating for reconciliation and redress. However, as the chasm between the colonies and the British Crown deepened, Jay's stance underwent a profound transformation. Recognizing the inevitability and necessity of independence, he emerged as a formidable voice for severance from British rule. His writings and speeches from this period reflect a strategic mind attuned to the realities of the struggle and a heart fiercely aligned with the cause of American liberty. Jay's evolution from a cautious advocate to a passionate proponent of independence was emblematic of the broader colonial shift towards an unequivocal demand for freedom. In the tapestry of the American Revolution, John Jay's thread is woven with the colors of intellect, advocacy, and unwavering commitment to the cause of independence. His journey from the quiet confines of a law office to the tumultuous arenas of political activism and revolutionary leadership exemplifies the transformational impact of conviction and courage in the face of tyranny. Jay's legacy in the path to revolution is a testament to the power of individual agency in shaping the course of history. As we conclude this chapter of John Jay's story, we stand on the threshold of a new era, an era forged through the crucible of revolution and the vision of its architects. Jay's path to revolution not only highlights his pivotal role in America's fight for independence, but also serves as an enduring reminder of the ideals and principles that continue to guide the nation. As the young Republic of America fought for its existence, a less visible battle waged in the courts of Europe, where diplomacy and wit were weapons. In the heart of this strategic diplomatic quagmire stood John Jay, whose contributions and leadership were pivotal in the nation's fight for survival and its foundational years. This chapter of our journey explores the indelible mark Jay left through his diplomatic missions, his hand in the Treaty of Paris, his role in the Federalist Papers, and his groundbreaking tenure as the first Chief Justice of the United States. In 1779, as the war raged on, John Jay was appointed as a minister to Spain, tasked with a mission critical to the revolution's success: securing financial aid and formal recognition for the United States. Though Spain offered no recognition, Jay's relentless negotiations bore fruit, securing vital funds that sustained the American forces. Jay's diplomatic prowess was further tested in France, where he, alongside Benjamin Franklin and John Adams, worked tirelessly to ensure French support for the American cause. His astuteness and diplomatic integrity were instrumental in maintaining this crucial alliance. Perhaps the zenith of Jay's diplomatic career was his role in the negotiations of the Treaty of Paris in 1783. As one of the American commissioners, Jay's strategic insight and unwavering resolve were pivotal in securing terms highly favorable to the United States. The treaty not only recognized American independence but also granted generous territorial rights, marking a turning point in the young nation's history. Back on American soil, as the nation stood at a crossroads, debating the ratification of the Constitution, John Jay joined forces with Alexander Hamilton and James Madison in a profound endeavor to shape the future of governance. Through the Federalist Papers, a series of essays advocating for the Constitution, Jay's eloquence and reasoned arguments played a critical role in swaying public opinion towards a more unified and stronger federal government. Though he penned only a few of the essays, his contributions were significant, emphasizing the importance of a strong federal government and the dangers of foreign influence on domestic affairs. Jay's essays remain to this day a cornerstone of American political philosophy and a testament to his visionary leadership. In 1789, in recognition of his vast contributions and legal acumen, George Washington appointed John Jay as the first Chief Justice of the United States. In this role, Jay laid the groundwork for the Supreme Court, setting precedents that would define the American legal system. His decisions, marked by clarity and foresight, helped shape the balance of power between the federal and state governments and affirmed the judiciary as a co-equal branch of government. Among his notable contributions was his circuit duties, which took him across the young nation, bringing the federal judiciary to the people and instilling a sense of national unity and justice. Jay's tenure, though brief, was marked by a profound understanding of the law as a foundation for liberty and justice, principles that continue to guide the nation. From the diplomatic halls of Europe to the foundational documents of the United States, and onto the bench of the highest court, John Jay's legacy is imprinted on the very fabric of the nation. His leadership, vision, and commitment to justice and liberty helped steer the fledgling republic through its most precarious times, laying the groundwork for the United States to emerge as a beacon of democracy. In the final chapter of our journey through the life of John Jay, we turn our gaze to the enduring legacy and deeply held beliefs of a man whose vision and values helped shape the moral and political contours of a fledgling nation. As we explore Jay's contributions to the abolitionist movement, his tenure as governor of New York, his personal morality, and the lasting impact of his work, we uncover the principles that guided one of America's foundational figures. At the heart of John Jay's legacy is his unwavering commitment to justice and human rights, exemplified by his pivotal role in founding the New York Manumission Society in 1785. Dedicated to the abolition of slavery, the society marked a crucial step in the long and arduous journey toward emancipation in New York and beyond. Jay's efforts reflected a profound belief in the dignity and freedom of every individual, a principle that would come to define the moral ethos of the nation. As governor of New York, John Jay's leadership was characterized by a progressive vision for social reform. His tenure saw significant efforts towards the abolition of slavery, culminating in the Gradual Emancipation Act of 1799, which set the stage for the eventual abolition of slavery in the state. Jay's governance was marked by a dedication to justice, not just in word but in deed, laying the groundwork for a more equitable society. Central to understanding John Jay's actions and decisions is his deep Christian faith. His beliefs informed his views on governance, law, and society, imbuing his work with a sense of moral purpose. Jay saw the hand of divine providence in the affairs of nations and believed that justice, virtue, and the promotion of the common good were not just political ideals but sacred duties. His life serves as a testament to the profound impact of personal conviction on public service. The legacy of John Jay is woven into the very fabric of American identity. His contributions to diplomacy, justice, and the development of the nation's constitutional framework have left an indelible mark on the United States. From the Treaty of Paris to the Supreme Court and beyond, Jay's vision for a just, principled, and unified nation continues to resonate. His life and work remind us of the enduring power of integrity, intellect, and an unwavering commitment to the common good. As we conclude our exploration of John Jay's life, we are reminded that the ideals and principles for which he stood are as relevant today as they were in the nascent days of the Republic. In an era marked by transformation and tumult, Jay's legacy of leadership, moral clarity, and dedication to the cause of liberty and justice offers enduring lessons for all Americans. John Jay, America's forgotten founding father, was a visionary whose beliefs and contributions continue to inspire and guide us in our collective journey toward a more perfect union. His legacy, a testament to the enduring values of democracy and human dignity, continues to inspire us all. And that does it for this episode of Revolutionary Minds, the Architects of American Liberty. Thank you very much for joining us, and I encourage you to watch this next video in our series. Also, keep an eye out for our new episode each week, where we explore different founding fathers and their impact on our nation and the world beyond.